Well, I just got this done. It was built with mostly spare parts from my last rig. One thing I bought new was the case, the GPU, the cooler, and the SSD. But I put RGB fans in there, and I only bought 3. So the back one only is red, so I have to keep everything red. But I'm gonna change everything to blue because the motherboard has blue lights on it. So, and it's blue anyway. The motherboard and the RAM's blue. So I want to go to red. And the card's RX 480 Strix, and I'll change it to blue. The cooler is a Thermalright Macho 120 SBM, which I highly recommend it. It keeps it really cool. It's very quiet. And the case, it's a nice looking case, but I had a lot of strip screws and problems with it. And you can mount the GPU sideways where you can see the fans instead of the side of it. But once I got it in there, I found out that the clearance to my cooler it was not enough, so it was going to hit the cooler, and I couldn't get it down into the slot to plug in the PCI riser cable. So I could have done it, but I'd had to take the cooler back off, and I was like, heck with it. I'll stick it in the normal way, and maybe later. I was just going to water cool, but I thought, nah, let's get that cooler. But for around $50, it's a great air cooler. Like it's idling right now at 25 Celsius. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I ain't got a chance to check it out overclocked yet, but I got the 3730K. It's in this one at 4.6 right now. But it's a nice looking case. Like, you know, it's cool looking. I wish I could get, like I said, I'm gonna buy one more RGB fan so I could change it all. And this is still my other main rig, which is a 5820K and a 1070. Really like this one, but I swear I think this case actually kind of looks cooler. I like the opened up top too, but I'm really not done. I just got it ready, and actually I can only find one copy of Windows, and it's 32 bits. So I can't even really use it. I need to find me a copy of 7, 8, or 10 that's 64 bit. I may have to actually buy it. I hate having to buy Windows, but I might. I just wanted to get a video of it just to show. I mean, it's not a bad looking case, and I got the RX 488 gigabyte Asus Strix just because I love the way the card looks, and I didn't want another Pascal or Pascal. Like, you know, I already have a 1070, and I was going to get a 1060 or a 1050 Ti, but I thought, well, I want to mess with the Red Team, and from the looks of it, with the new drivers, it's starting to be faster than a 1060. So I think it's just going to get faster and faster, and it's already starting to surpass the 1060 and a lot of stuff. Especially in most DirectX 12 games, except like Tomb Raider or Grand Theft Autos, the two exceptions. Well, Tomb Raider's DirectX 12, not Grand Theft Auto, but those two both run good on the video, but not too great on AMD. And I'm just kind of anxious for the new Vega cards. I'm hoping they don't come out and they're really cheap and just destroy a 1070, and that'd be kind of crappy. But and Zen or Ryzen or Risen, I'm excited for that too. If it can compete with Intel's last generation, this generation, you know, X99 platform, you know, the 8 cores, and be $400 or $500, it's gonna be nice. But we'll have to wait and see. The only real disadvantage is the dual channel memory instead of quad, but I don't think it makes it that much difference on like games and most things like that. But just giving you the walk around. Like, I have too much crap in a small little area. And oh yeah, I bought a PS4 Pro. It's nice, nothing amazing, but my old PS4 is kind of having a couple of problems, especially ejecting disc. But I ain't got this done yet, but soon enough I'm gonna get it all ready and get the new fans and start testing it. Like I said, it's paired with the 3770K, which I think is still a great gaming CPU. And like I said, the card's 8GB model. It's got a 750 watt Antec power supply. This one's got a EVGA P2 power supply, 750 watt, and a Zotac 1070. Man, I didn't have the light on, so you can't really see. But, and then that one's got an Asus X99 Pro 3.1. That's a MSI G45 Thunderbolt, I think, motherboard. But I'm excited for it, but I don't have room for 2 computers. But ain't I need a new monitor soon. It's just a 1080p 120Hz 3D monitor, but it's been a good monitor. It's time for a 32-inch 144Hz 1440p monitor. I don't think I've bought anything else lately except all this new iPhone 7, and I got a new iPad mini. It's just a mini 2, I think, but I got it for $50. And I just bought Final Fantasy and Battlefield 1. What else? Oh, I bought a new DS game. What was it? Oh yeah, the new Dragon Quest. And Bravely Second. Which I love my JRPGs. I always liked the first Bravely Default. I heard the second one's not as good, but I love the first one. And that's about it. Like, spending too much money on electronics. That's how it goes, right? Peace out, guys. Have a good one.